Hi. There's a very funny little story that I would like to share with you that this happened to me about 5 or 6 years into my business. I've owned Comprehensive Grants Management for a little over 12 years now. And this is a funny little story that I engaged with a friend of mine. And this friend of mine, she was embarking on starting her business, and it was a new business, and she was quite excited about it. And so she was feeling a bit dejected, a bit down because she would be promoting her business or talking about her business, introducing her business to friends and family, and she would feel like she's not getting the type of feedback or encouragement that she wanted. So she called me up and she was basically complaining about how she has this business and she's doing the very best that she can and she's putting herself out there. Finally, she's putting herself out there after all these years. And how is it that no one is happy for her? How is it no one is encouraging? How is it no one is accepting? How is it that no one is interested? That was something that really boggled her mind, is the lack of interest that her friends and her family members would be, that total and complete lack of interest in her business. So she was giving me an example of an instance of the lack of interest that her friends and especially her family members has in her business. So she said, Sarita, can you imagine? I worked so hard on my website, because actually she had opened a clothing boutique. So she put a lot of work into this clothing boutique with putting the graphics up, describing all of the pieces that she had, and her site was actually quite beautiful and very impressive. And so she was complaining to me about how hard she worked after finally she had this business, was doubting herself for so many years, for so long, and she finally did it. And now she has her website up and she's encouraging friends and family to go on her website, and no one is interested. No friendly comment, no positive, good feedback. She was just feeling like it was her against the world. She was fighting against the world because she was not getting the type of response that she was hoping for, she was expecting. So she was very disappointed and frustrated with the fact that she was just not getting what she thought she would have get. She thought that once she finally put herself out there, that the world would just run to her feet and be like, oh my God, this is so great and this is so awesome and I can't wait to start buying my clothes off of your site. But she never got that. She never got that. So she was explaining to me, Sarita, can you imagine, after all these years, I finally put myself out there and I finally created my website. And no one is interested. No one visits, no one purchases, no one asks me about it. And how could that be? She was in total and complete shock and confusion how that could be. So I said to her, you know, when I created my website years ago, I was experiencing the same thing. Like, no one paid any attention to me, no one visited, no one cared about my website. So she said to me, you have a website? She said, I didn't know you have a website. I said, yes, I've had a website for years. Oh my goodness. yes. I said, yes, I've had a website for many years. So she's like, oh. So I just want to tell you today that if if your friends and family, especially family, people will think that family should be the one that's so encouraging, and really, really good friends too. They expect that a really, really good friend will be encouraging and welcoming. And if you're not getting that, you have to encourage yourself. You have to encourage yourself. You have to esteem yourself. You have to give the best of yourself. If you're needing a compliment, compliment yourself. Compliment yourself, compliment your business, and give yourself what you think other people should give you. First, give it to yourself. Give it to yourself first. Because actually, you believe more of what you say and think about yourself. Honestly, you believe more about what you say and think about yourself than about what other people say and think about you, because you have to believe it first. You have to believe in it first in order to convince people that they should believe in it and believe in you. So give it to yourself, esteem yourself, encourage yourself, uplift yourself, honor yourself, compliment yourself, make yourself feel special and your business. Do it to yourself first, and maybe you won't miss that other people around you who you think would be doing it for you. Maybe you won't miss it so much because you're giving it to yourself, and so you're filling that gap, and you won't put that demand on them to be thinking about you and be thinking about your business, when in fact maybe they just didn't know. They just don't know. They don't know that you need that from them, that you need that encouragement. Maybe there's so many reasons why people don't respond the way you are hoping or thinking that they should. But the moral to the story is just the fact that it's possible that they don't know. And whatever you think that they're not giving you, give it to yourself first. Fill that gap for yourself. And maybe you won't miss it from them so much. So today, I just want to encourage you to encourage yourself, esteem yourself, compliment yourself, fill that gap that you think other people should be giving you. And when you fill that void for yourself, maybe you just won't miss it so much from people, and you won't be that disappointed or that sad when you don't get it from them. So today, work on esteeming yourself and encouraging yourself, and see if that will work for you.